What's going on, fellas? Tackle Junkie 81 here for Mystery Tackle Box. Today we're going to try and catch a few fish and also talk about the essentials that you should have on the water. Alright guys, we're going to talk about the necessities that you should have out on the water. Okay, not everything I'm going to mention you need to be legal. Some things you need to be legal, other things are more of a nicety that I've just come to like over the years that I always have with me. Make sure you check your state regulations. It could change from state to state, even body of water to body of water. But we're going to go over the main 10 items that I like to have with me at all times. Now, we're not going to talk about fishing license, registration, things like that. That's an obvious. You have to have that stuff, obviously, to be legal. Okay? First up, life jacket. Okay? It's kind of a given. I know a lot of guys don't like to wear them. Me personally, I'm not a strong swimmer. Anytime I'm behind the wheel, I always have my life jacket on. I'm not going to say there's a huge debate whether or not you should get just a standard life jacket or the inflatables. I used to wear the inflatables, and to be honest, guys, over the years, I don't know if it's just me getting up in age or what it is, but it's always going through back of my head. Is it going to go off if I end up falling into the drink, you know? So I feel more, I guess, safe just with your standard life jacket. This one here is just the XPS from Bass Pro, but I've been using this one for quite a few years. Love it, very comfortable. But you have to have a life jacket to be legal. And you also have to have a life jacket per person in the boat. So if you're by yourself, one. If you got a couple buddies with you, make sure you have a few. Everyone needs a life jacket to be legal. Now, for the driver is the kill switch cord, okay? Now, don't be one of those guys that, you know, puts the cord on the jacket but then doesn't clip it on the kill switch, okay? Make sure you clip it on your jacket and you clip it on the kill switch. If by chance you end up wrecking your boat and you fly out of the boat, as long as the kill switch cord is connected to the kill switch, the motor will shut down, okay? So make sure that your life jacket has a kill switch cord and you actually connect it to the kill switch, okay? That's a big one. Next up, you need some sort of whistle, flare gun. Again, this is going to change from state to state, I believe, even body of water to body of water. But I like to carry a whistle and I keep it right here in my life jacket. Again, this is nothing that I want to keep like under my seat. If I go overboard, I want to make sure that I have the whistle in my life jacket in case I'm floating away from the boat or whatever the case may be, that I can start blowing on this whistle, get somebody's attention to come save me. So big deal there, keep the whistle in the life jacket, okay? This one here's got a little compass on there as well, but definitely have a whistle, flare gun, something of that sort. Okay, next up, throw cushion. Okay, throw cushion and some rope. Okay, I got a 100-foot here, 100-foot rope, throw cushion. Again, let's say you're fishing with a buddy, he falls over, he's not a strong swimmer like myself. You need the throw cushion to toss it to your buddy, okay? Again, if he's panicking or whatever, you know, it doesn't do you any good if you don't attach the rope to the throw cushion. So again, you have to have a throw cushion in your boat to be legal, as well as a rope. Connect the rope to the throw cushion. If I'm by myself, obviously it doesn't do me a whole lot of good if I'm, you know, I fall overboard and this is inside the boat. But if somebody's with me, I will make sure I have the rope here attached to the throw cushion, okay? From there, let's go to a paddle. I like this retractable type here. Okay, just save space in the boat, more room for tackle, obviously. But no matter how good our trolling motors are, our outboards are, I mean, things happen on the water, batteries die, things like that. You know, we don't want to use them, but you have to have a paddle to be legal. Nobody wants to be stranded, so again, if your battery chute craps, your trolling motor, your outboard, or whatever it may be, make sure you have a paddle where you can get back to the dock. All right, next up, first aid kit. This one here is from 𝗙𝗲. I've had this one for a few years. I love it. They have a few different models. They are a little bit on the pricey side, but pretty much anything you can imagine is in this kit. You know, from scissors and gauze, alcohol wipes, aspirin, you know, things for your eyes, Band-Aids. I mean, you name it, it is in this kit here. You never know when you're going to get that hook in your finger. Definitely have a first aid kit. You get spined by a catfish. I mean, you just never know what's going to happen. It's always nice to have some sort of first aid kit on you at all times. I even keep one like in my pond bag as well. All right, next up, a spare plug. I do have a few different styles here in this little kit. You know, I got the one, of course, that fits the Crestliner. This one here is a pretty standard type plug. You just never know when you're going to get to the lake. Maybe somebody at the ramp, they forget their plug. Maybe you forget your plug. Possibly you strip one out. You just never know. It's always nice to have a spare plug just for peace of mind. Okay, so I always have a handful of those with me at all times. All right, next up, a fire extinguisher. Okay, you need one to be legal, even though we're surrounded by water. You never know what's going to happen. You know, back there by your batteries, all the wiring, electrical and all that. You know, you may think you can just scoop up some water and put it out on the fire. It's much faster and better to have a fire extinguisher, okay? I'm sure most boats come with one. If your boat does not have one, make sure you get one in your boat and make sure it's full. All right, next up, a portable power source. You can never have too much power out on the water, especially if you're a YouTuber constantly using batteries. It's nice to be able to charge your batteries out on the water. You can charge your phone. You know, I'll plug in a Bluetooth speaker to this, charge it as well. But you can also jump your outboard with this as well. So if your battery sheet craps on you, you can get home by having some sort of a portable power source that can jump your outboard. So definitely look into that. This one here is the Nautic Star 2. Again, I've had these for the last few years. Really digging this unit here. And another thing that you should have on you at all times is a flashlight, and there's one built into this unit right here. Light there's even got the emergency modes as well. So some sort of portable power source and a flashlight. There's fish on the new boat. Using the 13 fishing scamp. Of course, not a giant, might be a keeper. Maybe a pound and a quarter, pound and a half, but first fish on the new boat. That was on that 13 fishing scamp, 1.5. Pick them up at Carl's. I seen the fish only had one hook in her. There's one treble, back hook, top lip, so knew I had to net that one. Oh man. One hook again. And it came out in the net. Only one hook in them. Heck yeah. She's using a shad pattern, switching to that crawl. First cast with the crawl. Short and fat. Not bad at all. She's a little beat up. She's feeding up. Switched over to that red crawl. You know what it is. That bomber square A. She's a little beat up. That's a tub. That's a tub, man. That's a, oh my gosh. Is this a bass? Is this a bass? Oh my gosh. If that's a bass, it's a giant. Come here, baby. Come here. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How about that one? Yeah. How about that one, dude? That's gotta be pushing 4.5. Heck yeah. We got a giant in the well. Well guys, that should wrap it up for the top 10 things you should have out on the water. If there's something that you like to have with you at all times that I didn't mention, please drop them down below in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the thumbs up, and we'll see you guys on the next one.